YouTube, how's it going? The Godows is back after week 13 of the NFL season here with my updated rookie rankings. We update these every single Monday night after the Monday Night Football game, ranking rookies from 10 to 1, but we have some honorable mentions as well. So excited to break this down. We got three guys that are entering the list. Two of them have been in the top 10 this year, just getting back in there. So excited to show you guys these. Power rankings will be next video. We have a recent mock draft that is up, so join us for all of our content. Like, subscribe to notifications on, follow us on Twitter. Check out our sponsors, Liquid IV, GLD Shop, to the rookie rankings. Yeah, it was tough leaving Bijan Robinson out. I thought he could have ran. I expected him to run much better against the Jets. I know the Jets have a good defense, but the run defense has been a little lately. I do think he relies on his athleticism a bit, but thought he'd have a better game. I see some receivers that just missed the cut. Branch had a crazy interception. Kobe Turner's been getting some good production, but Jahmyr Gibbs down a spot, ran all right. Expect him, maybe a little bit more involved, but more so guys having to move up. He moves down a spot. Stays in the top 10, though. Yaya Diaby's really been taking off lately. Really been getting after the quarterback, getting in the backfield. Not just the sacks, tackle for loss, the pressure. So he's a big-time playmaker. If you remember us, talking about him during the pre-draft process, he was an interesting prospect because Louisville almost played him out of position at times. Like, he didn't always play off the edge. He almost played over the tackle or hair inside the tackle. So it showed his versatility. We knew he was a freak athlete, but he showed a lot of physicality, a lot of strength, playing inside a bit. So we knew he was going to be an edge rusher. We knew he had to have upside there. So it's really good to see him taking off. Really excited about that. Rashee Rice almost moved up. He had another productive day. Just seems like easily the best receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs, as a rookie. So that's obviously pretty big. But he's been playing more. He's been getting more targets, more action. So that's good. Next group of guys, Deonte Banks didn't play this week. He moved down, but he's been playing very solid. Jalen Carter looked a little bit better earlier in the year, but still putting together quite the resume in his rookie season. Will Anderson with the big boost. He was been in the rankings. Diaby was his first time. Anderson's been in the rankings, but was just outside. But he had a monster game, racking up all kinds of production. Even besides the production, just getting in Russell Wilson's face, making big-time plays, creating for the rest of his defense, but he had the production as well, racking up the sacks. We knew the sacks were coming because he was right there, getting a lot of pressure, winning reps one-on-one against the tackles. So he's at the top of the list with rookie tackles for loss and sacks, tied at the top there. So that's great. So we knew he was really going to go in at some point. He's been going, but really get going, and that was a big game. Again, a Broncos offensive line that's been playing pretty damn well and been very physical recently. So he's into the top 5. And then the rest of the group here, Laporta has been mainly in the rankings, but had a couple quiet weeks. So he was just outside while there's been like a really good group of guys boosting up. So, but monster game for him. Without Laporta, the Lions don't win this game. They're not as productive on offense. So it's just been crazy as a receiver option, even though he's a tight end for the Detroit Lions. So big boost for him. Witherspoon down a spot. Thought he's had better games, but he's put together quite the resume, and he's been fantastic. Still coming up and hitting. Puka Nacua, really close to being number 1. It's pretty tough to move C.J. Stroud from 1, though, what he's done, and a big win against the Broncos. I know the defense helped out a lot, but Nacua, historic season for him. Monster game against the Browns. That was big too, because I thought he's been better against zone than man coverage this year. And it seems like that's how the Rams coach, and that's how they pick their guys, and it makes sense because zone wins in the NFL. So like Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, they kind of been zone beaters. But to go against a team that runs a lot of man coverage, Cleveland Browns, and just torch them, big plays, through the air, downfield, after the catch. Huge outing, very close to being 1. He's really not after this week. He's not close to being number 3. He's at 2, close to being 1. But each week means more and more, so we actually have change this year. But we're getting kind of getting there kind of towards the end of the year there. So we'll see what happens. Some guys kind of moved out because they were on buys or moved down. So we'll see them get back into the mix here. Excited about that. But next video will be our power rankings video, ranking every team from 32 to 1. And hopefully you can join us for all that and all of our content here. I have a recent mock draft, like I said, very recent. After the regular season, the conference championships for college football. So check it out. It's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.